Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to War Thunder. As I'm trying to learn my way through the game, I thought, you know what, let's try and learn from other players. Let's see what they do. Of course, I try to analyze my mistakes as much as possible, and I thought, you know what, let's just have a look at how, at least in our case, the top player on this particular match did. How did he do it, what did he do, and what can I pick up? So, he starts in the A13 Mark 1. We have one cap over here in C2. And, of course, as a newer player, I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab that. And I rushed right in with an anti-air gun. I capped it, but I fairly swiftly got killed as well. This guy, level 100 player, here are his stats, in case you're wondering. He does not do that. He does not do that. He instead moves to a position which allows him to intercept all the enemy tanks, or at least some of them, as they're heading or looking at the cap. The cap, of course, does draw in players, and he's expecting that. Now, he's rushing in with the A13. I think he can just about see the cupola of that tank over there. There you go, he just got him. That's one kill. Now, something that I tend to not do yet, and if you're a new player like me, maybe you do not do it too, is make use of cover enough. My takeaway from this position was threefold. One, he makes sure he has an exit strategy. He already has his vehicle positioned towards an exit, so that apparently if he's getting shot at and cannot win, or needs to repair his tank, he can quickly leave. Two, he uses the engine block as a bit of a buffer. This again lines up with point 1 of being able to evac quickly. And it also has the added benefit of having the whole engine block as a bit of a buffer between the enemy shots and his crew. And of course, he tries to go and, well, fairly successfully does go into a hold down position, making sure that only his turret is exposed. And maybe point 4, he's patient. He just waits. I am generally not patient enough in this game. I don't wait enough. I just try to rush in. I try to get kills. Well, it doesn't always work out. Let's put it that way. I need to be more patient. And I think that it was... I'm not exactly sure on the name. Oxy, who said... Oxygen Thief. You need to be patient. There is always somebody less patient than you. So just sit there and wait for targets to appear, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for targets to appear, and now he's in a bit of a gunfight with the T-28 over there. So far, he doesn't appear to be taking a lot of damage, so he seems to be doing fine. There's also an STRV M38 out there. I think the gun is kind of struggling with killing off this T-28. He moves away a little bit, and one shot does get him this time around. And also, his escape plan didn't exactly work. Because this little, I don't know, artistic birdhouse got in the way. Probably not a birdhouse considering in Japan, but hey-ho. Still, he's not done. He brings in the steward. Going right back to the same position. And once again, going into a hold-down position. Again, I need to do this more. I need to do hold-down positions a lot more. From what I could glean, the steward's a bit harder to hide, in the sense that it has a bit more of a boxy, sticking out turret. And I think he might be angling his armor, or he's angling it too much. I think he's exposing a bit much of the side of the tank. Now he moves up, and notice how he's still not going for the cap. He's just trying to play the enemy players, it seems. He's trying to kill as many targets as possible, because of course that's what eventually gets you more experience than... Well, of course winning gets you more experience, but getting a bunch of kills, which is ideal for also gaining alliance, make sure that you also get some points. Again, going hold down. He's not sticking out, and very noteworthy, his flank over here is not exposed. I'm not sure if the BT-7M over here knows about the Stewart, but at any rate, the left flank of the Stewart one is no longer exposed. So he's just sitting there, almost in the shade as well, which supposedly also helps with making sure you're not that easy of a target for enemy planes. And he does now rotate the gun and the tank to deal with the BT-7. The BT-7 is distracted, and the BT-7 is distracted by the Staghound anti-air. So he gets a couple of shots in. I think that kills him, and he moves right back into cover. What's he looking at? Yeah, he's still looking at whatever is up ahead there. As there are still plenty of targets looking down on the cap. The cap, by the way, which has now been flipped. There you go. Continuing either to do damage, killing, or weakening enemy targets so that he can get some assist kills. And the rate of fire on the Steward is really good. I think the replay animation is not quite right, because the gun seems to fire before the reload's completed. But, well, the reload on the Steward apparently is really, really good. I don't think I've played this tank yet. He does seem to struggle a bit against the Panzer IV, Panzer IV-E over there. But I believe that he's able to cripple the tank enough for somebody else to take him out. And the moment that artillery strike was ready, he immediately called that in. So, immediately use your consumables is another takeaway that I got. There is a BT-7 up there, but I believe it is currently not actively a threat. Now, he does take artillery fire, causing some damage to his tank and obliterating his left flank cover, except for the concrete base. Does give him some cover while he's repairing, but there's not that much. Unfortunately, there's only one BT-7 out there. If he's going to get rushed now, he's going to be in trouble. There is another BT-7 coming up from there. Potentially the same guy he killed before, but I haven't exactly looked at the nickname there. Steward 1 repaired. There's a BT-7 coming down in a rush. He seems to be checking his environment. Noticing that there is another BT-7. That's the priority. And yep, he gets it. He's at almost 1800 XP right now, which for my standards is quite high. I generally happen to, well, I'm happy if I can get up to 1500, 1800. But this guy ends up with quite a bit more than that. So that's why I picked him to study. Not sure exactly what happened to the other BT-7, but I think he might be dead over there. He's taking some shots at what? Ah, another target. He is up to 3 kills, 5 assists, and he only died once. 2200 experience. So far, so good. What's he looking at? Not much. His tank is perfectly fine. Constantly looking around. He's not actively threatened by air. The enemy team has lost quite all the players at this point. And that means that the cap is going to be a little easier to get. So, where are we heading next? What is the plan? Let's see. Cover to cover. This is something else I need to be focusing on a lot more. Cover to cover. Where are you going to go next? His cover here has been, well, let's say reduced by 50% as the superstructure or the building on it is gone. But now he has a better position. And I think he can just about peek over, yeah. You can just about peek over that railing with the gun and deal some damage. So he continues to pump fire into the target over there. At this point he's up to 2400 XP, almost 2500. Poking out a bit. There's a T-26 over there, but it's too low. It's on the other side of the mountain with the anti-air gun over there. My colors, by the way, are different because I'm colorblind, making it, well, this color scheme making it easier for me to spot. Okay. Incoming PZ-35. Kills it. Immediately ducks back into cover. There's a T-26 out there. Apparently he's eager to get destroyed. Also a couple of anti-air and another BT-7. At this point, I'm actually not too sure if he has a target or not. Or if he's just guessing. Using the machine guns to either poke at a target or... I'm not sure. If you know what he was doing there, let me know down below in the comments. There's a Panzer IV-C coming up. And at this point, most of the enemy team has been killed off. So he's going to go a bit more aggressive. Airstrike is ready, so he immediately calls it in down there, where there's still quite a few targets. There's the airstrike. He's just playing it so safely, so patiently. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Be patient. Be calm, be cool. Just patience wins the matches. And, well, as the match is about to end, because we both have the cap and the enemy doesn't have any tanks left, he rushes forward trying to get a few more shots and potentially a few more kills. He has 7 assists. I think that his main killing power, or his main income there, was the assists. 4 kills, no caps, no plane kills, and only 1 death. So that was VTEL80, instructing me a bit more on how important positioning is, how important it is to intercept units going towards the cap, what I can do better when it comes to being hulled down and having an escape plan, and just being patient. Sitting there, waiting for a better opportunity to strike, and then moving up. Let me know what your thoughts are on this type of video. I'm going to just analyze a few more replays for myself. And if you'd like me to make videos out of that, by all means, let me know down below, and I will happily turn them into videos with a bit of my insights, or at least what I learned from them. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for more War Thunder.